Imagine reaching the age of 86, waking up every morning with energy, strength, clarity, still driving, still walking straight, still living life without a single pill. While people half your age are tired, stressed, dependent on medicines, you feel lighter, healthier, sharper, and grateful. What if I told you? This is not magic. This is not luck. This is simply 5 Buddhist habits practiced every single day. Buddhism teaches something powerful. When you master your mind, the body corrects itself. And this 86-year-old man is living proof of it. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 5 Buddhist habits that changed my body and my life. Before we begin, if you believe health is the real wealth, if you believe wisdom is more powerful than medicine, then hit the like button right now and subscribe for more life-changing wisdom videos, because what you're about to hear might become the biggest turning point in your life. 1. Radical mind stillness, the habit that reverses aging. Most people think aging begins in the body, but the truth is far harsher. Aging begins in the mind. Your body does not collapse first, your thoughts do. Your skin doesn't wrinkle before your mind does. And long before your back bends, your spirit bends under the weight of stress, fear, regret, and overthinking. Most people are not destroyed by time. They are destroyed by the storms inside them. Every second you overthink. Every moment you replay old wounds. Every hour you worry about a future that hasn't even arrived. You are silently poisoning yourself. Stress stiffens the body. Worry tightens the heart. Overthinking weakens the soul. The mind ages you faster than the years ever will. But the Buddhist truth is simple, almost shockingly simple. Sit, breathe, be still. Just 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes where you stop chasing memories. Stop arguing with your past. Stop fighting your thoughts like enemies. When you sit in true stillness, something magical happens. Your nervous system finally exhales. The body, which has been fighting invisible battles all day, finally gets permission to heal. Studies show stillness reduces inflammation, slows cellular aging, and resets your internal rhythm. But Buddhists didn't need science to tell them this. They felt it for thousands of years. This 86-year-old man says something deeply profound. I never let my mind run faster than my breath. Read that again. Most people breathe like they're drowning in life. He breathes like he is in control of it. Stillness became his greatest medicine. Not tablets, not injections, not expensive treatments. Just the ability to return to himself, to silence the noise, to choose peace before panic. And here's the unbelievable part. When the mind becomes calm, the body follows. Your heartbeat slows. Your face softens. Your sleep deepens. Your life expands. In a world designed to keep you overstimulated, overloaded, and overwhelmed, stillness is rebellion. Stillness is power. Stillness is youth. He didn't stay healthy at 86 by chance. He stayed healthy because he mastered the one thing most people ignore their entire lives: the state of their mind. When you learn to sit with yourself, your body no longer has to scream for attention. The healing begins the moment the mind finally stops running. 2. Eating for energy, not emotion. Most people don't eat because their body needs food. They eat because their mind needs escape. Food has become a distraction, a comfort blanket, a way to silence boredom, stress, sadness, and emptiness. Think about it. How many times do people open the fridge not because they're hungry, but because they don't know what else to do? How often do people eat to fill emotional holes instead of physical needs? But Buddhists live by a different truth. Food is fuel, not therapy. Food is nourishment, not entertainment. And this 86-year-old man, who takes no medicine, follows one golden rule every single day. Eat until you're 80% full. Not stuffed, not bloated, not exhausted after eating. Just satisfied, not drowning in food. Most people eat themselves into sickness. He eats himself into strength. He avoids overeating because he knows a heavy stomach creates a heavy mind. He avoids late-night meals because the body needs rest at night, not more work. He avoids toxic junk because he respects his body, the way monks respect their temples. And his meals? Simple, warm, natural, light. Foods that come from the earth, not factories. Foods that energize, not sedate. Foods that help the body breathe, not suffocate. Here's the painful truth. People don't realize how much suffering comes from their plate. Sluggish mornings, constant fatigue, painful digestion, brain fog, early aging. All of this begins with how we treat our stomach. Buddhists understood something long before modern science did. When you eat less, you live more. Science now confirms it. Lighter eating reduces inflammation, balances hormones, protects the heart, and dramatically increases life expectancy. But the real magic? When you stop abusing your stomach, your body finally gets the chance to heal. The stomach is the first place where health begins, and the first place where suffering starts. When you fill it with peace instead of punishment, your body becomes younger, lighter, stronger. This 86-year-old man doesn't eat to numb emotions. He eats to nourish life. And that is why, even at this age, he moves with clarity. He wakes up with energy, and he lives without depending on medicine. He treats food as a blessing, not a burden. And that single habit has kept him young far longer than anyone ever expected. 3. Daily movement, not gym punishment. Most people believe that staying healthy means pushing themselves to the limit, lifting heavy weights, sweating until they collapse, torturing the body in the name of fitness. But what they don't realize is this harsh truth. You don't need to destroy the body to keep it strong. In fact, the body often breaks not from lack of effort, but from too much force, too much pressure, too much punishment. This 86-year-old man does the exact opposite. He doesn't run marathons. He doesn't spend hours in the gym. He doesn't compete, force, strain, or battle his body. Instead, he obeys a gentle wisdom. The body that moves every day stays alive. He walks. He stretches. He bends slowly with intention. He makes the same simple movements monks have practiced for thousands of years. Movements that align the breath, soften the joints, and keep the body flowing like water. Where others chase intensity, he chases consistency. Where others tire themselves into injuries, he nurtures his body into longevity. People overlook something simple yet profound. Your body is not a machine that needs horsepower. It is a living system that needs circulation, warmth, rhythm, and gentle daily use. Every step he takes oils his joints. Every stretch he performs awakens his muscles. Every bend teaches the body to stay young and flexible. While many people collapse into stiffness with age, he remains upright, steady, grounded, because he never allowed his body to freeze. He never let it rust. He kept it moving just enough, every single day, to tell the body, I still need you. Buddhism teaches something powerful. Motion is life. Stagnation is decay. You don't need dramatic effort. You need daily effort. That is why his spine remains straight. His steps remain firm. His heart remains youthful. His breath remains open and full. And the beautiful thing? Movement becomes a form of meditation. A calm walk becomes a conversation with the soul. A gentle stretch becomes a reminder that the body is sacred. A simple bending of the spine becomes gratitude for the ability to move at all. While others depend on medicines to fix what lifestyle destroyed, he depends on one unshakable habit. Honor your body with movement, not punishment. That is why he is 86, yet stronger than people in their 40s. Because he didn't try to conquer his body, he learned to cooperate with it. 4. Zero toxic relationships. This is the habit most people ignore, yet it is the one that destroys them the fastest. You can eat healthy, exercise daily, sleep well, meditate every morning. But if your environment is filled with toxic people, your health will collapse from the inside. Because nothing ages you faster than emotional poison. Anger tightens your chest. Negativity weakens your immune system. Constant criticism kills your spirit. Being around people who blame, complain, gossip, and explode over small things slowly drains your life force. Buddhists understand this more deeply than anyone. Your inner peace depends on who you allow into your inner circle. This 86-year-old man learned something people take decades to realize. That protecting your peace is not selfish. It is survival. He said something that cuts deep. I removed everyone who drained my spirit. Peace is my medicine. Not money. Not doctors. Not treatments. Peace. He realized the body cannot heal when the mind is constantly in battle mode. He realized the heart cannot stay young when it keeps absorbing the weight of toxic people. He realized the soul cannot feel light when surrounded by those who live in darkness. So he made a choice, a bold, courageous choice, to distance himself from anyone who brought chaos, pressure, or emotional turbulence. He started spending time only with people who brought calmness, warmth, kindness, and quiet support. He chose people who don't shout, don't drain, don't suffocate his energy. People whose presence feels like a gentle breath, not a heavy burden. And that single change transformed the quality of his life more than any medicine ever could. Because here's the truth people run away from. The body heals when the mind is not fighting 100 battles a day. When you remove toxic people, your sleep improves, your digestion becomes smoother, your blood pressure drops, your anxiety fades, your thoughts become clearer, and your heart finally feels safe again. Healing is not only about what you eat, it is about what you emotionally consume. And toxic people are the most dangerous poison. This man stayed healthy at 86, not just because of what he added to his life, but because of what he removed. His secret is simple yet powerful. Protect your peace like a priceless treasure, because that peace is the foundation of a long, healthy life. 5. Gratitude as a daily ritual. Out of all the habits, out of all the practices, out of all the powerful wisdom he follows, this one is the strongest, because it transforms not just the body, but the soul. Every single morning, before the world can touch him, before stress can enter his mind, before noise can steal his peace, he sits quietly and says 3 things he is grateful for. Not expensive things, not achievements, not anything large or dramatic, just simple blessings. The breath in his lungs, the strength in his legs, the sunrise that still welcomes him, the body that still carries him, the life he is still allowed to live. And this simple act of gratitude changes the entire chemistry of his day. Buddhism teaches something almost magical. A grateful mind never grows old. When you live in gratitude, your heart softens, your stress melts, your thoughts calm, and your body stops carrying unnecessary tension. Gratitude is like sunlight for the soul. The more it touches you, the warmer you become inside. Modern science proves what Buddhists knew centuries ago. Gratitude lowers cortisol, reduces inflammation, improves sleep, and strengthens the immune system. But beyond science, gratitude does something even deeper. It aligns your spirit. Pain begins to lose its sharpness. Anxiety loosens its grip. Life stops feeling like a punishment and begins to feel like a gift again. This 86-year-old man wakes up differently than most people. While others wake up complaining about their work, their stress, their problems, their aches and disappointments, he wakes up with a smile. Because gratitude shifts your entire reality. It changes what you see. It changes what you focus on. It changes how you walk through life. Where others see burden, he sees blessings. Where others feel lack, he feels abundance. Where others feel fear, he feels peace. Gratitude makes the heart young, even when the body grows old. And the most beautiful part of this habit? Gratitude is the only medicine that never runs out, never expires, and costs nothing. It doesn't require wealth. It doesn't require effort. It doesn't require perfect circumstances. It only requires awareness. This simple ritual, 3 moments of gratitude every morning, has kept him emotionally rich, spiritually grounded, and physically strong in ways that most people never experience. At 86, he is not just alive. He is alive with purpose, alive with appreciation, alive with inner calm. Because the one who practices gratitude never ages in the ways that truly matter. As we conclude, he didn't become healthy by luck. He didn't stay strong by miracle. He simply practiced 5 habits every day. Habits that anyone can follow. Stillness, simple eating, daily movement, protecting peace, and gratitude. These are not just Buddhist habits. They are life habits. If you want to live long, live light, and live free from unnecessary suffering, start today. And if this video inspired you even a little, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs healing. Your new life begins with one habit.